Alright, so this is my Transit 350. It's a L2H2, so I think that's like a medium and a standard top. I think it's a standard top. Okay, so, this is the wall that I am going to be I don't know. This is, I forgot what it's called. Van racking. Rack, right? So this is my idea. I can't go with you because I don't have someone to film me, so bear with. So the first section, I have flex boxes. They're a bit like the pack out ones, just better because they're not pack out. Boom, Milwaukee. And then, so I'm going to have my larger box with the trolley on the bottom, and then this section is going to be open to make coffee, basically. Judge me or don't judge me, I don't care. Make coffee and charge batteries, because I'm going to put an inverter in here. Second section is going to be 4 different size flexed stack pack. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 at the minute, but there's a new volume 2 that's got like a drawer on it. That's got to go in because it's going to house my plunge saw. I've got a few guns. I've got the, obviously this is my IM 350 Plus because the gas is cheaper. And I actually love it just because it doesn't fire 90mm ring shanks. Doesn't mean it's not useful. I'd like to buy a placement nailer. I've looked at the new combis, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I'd like a system that with the screw boxes that I can kind of slide. So they house the new Fisher screw boxes. I have 2 guns at the moment. Like I said, I'm probably going to buy a placement nailer. So I think that's this section. And then this has to house my chop saw and chop saw stand. I have got quite compact chop saw. It's a Makita one. Can't remember what it's called. It's the 40 volt 316. It's the Makita 316. Anyway, so that's quite compact, but the stand is not. So we're gonna have to find out how to work this, because this is gonna come out about 500. So about here, basically. And I don't want... Actually, that should fit quite nice. Look at me working on the go. Yeah, so first things first, I am going to cut... I've only got 1 piece of ply, because the idea is I'm going to cut a template for the sides, and then obviously see how it works across the wall, and then I'll just like rinse and repeat, just template it. I know at least I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6. Possibly 7, probably worked that wrong. So cut 1, like you would with a rafter, cut 1, chuck it across the plate, and go from there. Alright, so first panel is cut. Oh, I don't know why I said it like that, just being weird. First panel's cut. Fits in okay. It's not fantastic. It's kind of level. Actually, that's bang on level. Plumb. The worst scribe I think I have done since starting, but because the side panels of my van are just a bit flaky, they're thin, I'm not going to change them. I haven't got time. So they are just what they are. I'll probably regret it later, but whatever. So it's not, you can see more than daylight through there. I can get my finger in. But when I move this across, it works for other sections. So it's like a universal panel. So now I know this is going to fit. I'm going to start putting my tools in where I want them. Like I said, I'm going to change my boxes. So some of it's going to be a little bit... some of it's going to be off a tape measure. Okay, so we are, I'd say, midway through. I gave up yesterday and I've made some amendments. So, this is going to be a charging stand or just somewhere to put my food prep. I'm not too sure. But like my toasty maker, whatever. In here, I've got my hob up at the minute, but when I've gone to collect stuff, it's really annoying. It just keeps whacking the bulkhead. So that's not going to stay. I'm going to put coats up in here. I'm going to put a coat hook. This is just temporary. The shelf is in, but this is going to house what is my like coffee box, basically. So I've got like coffee bags, bits and pieces. This is where this is the velocity rack, and so I've got my blade bag, I've got my chisel roll, I've got my velocity, I think it's the Rogue 4.5, it is the 4.5, the OG, got my 3.0, that's my first fixed bag. I just take that straight into site. It's got bars on, you've seen the video. And then I've got my extractor in here. I've left enough room. I'll put the brakes on, just rag him out. I've got enough room in the back, so all my bags usually go in there. So everything is going to go in there. Maybe not the hoses, because they are quite big. I'll take the brake off or struggle. So my 2 boxes are going to go in here. I'm going to buy another one of these. So at the moment, this houses my combi, jigsaw, impacts, and I think my multi-tool goes in there as well, which is quite a lot. They are really good size, but I'm going to get the 40-volt rear handle. So I'm going to buy another one of these and put the rear handle in there and some other bits and pieces, which will probably live in here, and then this will go on top of there where it's meant to be. My guns, so I got the first fix, second fix. I might make another one of these shelves because I think I am going to buy the PBN, so I'm just going to get a space for that. If not, it'll just be another fixing box. Now this is where I'm stuck. Let me bring you in to show you where I am stuck. Ignore the box on the floor. So I'm going to make a false bottom because I just like to slide this in my old van. In my Transit, I used to slide it from the back, but I'm going to make another section here for my ladder and my rails to go in. So I want that to slide from the front. So I think I'm going to put 18mm across here, and then another piece, and then I'll probably put like a half divider in and divide this up into stuff. But again, there's so much room in this van, and I don't know, and my chops has got to sit in here, and I don't know where everything really is at the minute, and if I'm going to keep the Makita sustainers. I doubt I am, but I don't know. And like I said, I want my ladder to sit in here out of the way, and probably might hop up now thinking about it. So I think maybe I'll make a section in there for my, that's annoying noise, section in there for my chop saw, hoses, the accessories from there because there's not enough room there, and then just like a bits and pieces space. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, what the hell, just a bit of Fisher paste. Thank you very much.
Your windows are looking nice.
You just need a clean now.
Yeah, they are looking nice.
Thank you very much.
Well, it makes so much difference with everything cut down by you as well.
Ta-da! Right, I'm going to have to do a voiceover because the mic didn't pick anything up. I am happy with this. I won't know exactly if it's what I want until I start using the van properly, but I think over the last few months, this is what I've had in my head. So coffee stand, bits and pieces box, stealth mounts. I'm going to mount a few more of these. They're really handy, and also the wipes are going to go on the side. We've got the velocity stack that you've seen, my flex bits, and the extractor. I'm happy with them all in a line. It's really easy to get out. On top, I've got my blade bag, chisel roll, and a new mask. This is actually new to the market, so if you want to see a review on this, let me know in the comments. Didn't think I'd ever say that, but here we are. So got the guns in, like I said, on the slope. Pretty happy with that. Don't know why I couldn't pick that up. Still got the sustainers, so I've had to house them. Is what it is. We'll swap them out soon. Trying to use most out of the space I have. So I've put some clamps, mastic gun, handsaw in there. This box in the middle, that's not staying. That's just got my bits and pieces in because I'm actually staying in my van for this job at the moment. Then down here I've got the saw horses, got the hop up and the saw stand. This is the bits and pieces for my extractor, hoses, etc. I'm really happy with this section actually. I'm making use of these velocity pouches, really handy. For now, I've got ratchet straps in there. Just got my rig in this section, but it's for spare. I'll figure something out. Again, the sustainers can stay because I need them. I'm pretty happy with it. I've still got to mount my levels. I've got some, dodgy camera work. I've got some stealth mounts to get them mounted. Once I have, I'll show you an update. But this is it, guys. I'm really happy. Thanks for coming along, and maybe I'll see you again.